Is this verse in scripture? This is actually a saying inspired by a Proverbs. Proverbs 13:24, he who spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent with discipline. There is another similar verse in Proverbs 22. Foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child, but a rod of discipline will drive it far from him. Is the Bible promoting beating your children with rods? To understand these verses, we have to look at who wrote them. Now, King David was a shepherd. He wrote a lot of the Psalms, and his son Solomon wrote the Proverbs. So it was a shepherd family using shepherding idioms. In biblical times, this is what a shepherd would use, a rod and a staff. You might recognize that from this verse, Psalms 23:4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. So the rod actually corrected the course of the sheep. It was used to put them back on track, to nudge them back to where they were supposed to go, to get them to be on the path and eventually into their pen. It wasn't used to beat the sheep, it was used to guide them. So the rod of discipline is correcting the course that your child is on. Instead of them being on an incorrect course, a dangerous one that could injure them, one that is not right, you're going to correct their course. Not that you have a rod that you are beating your children with.